How's it going, movie fans? The 16th of August 2025 is the 63rd birthday of actor, producer and writer Steve Carell. A Golden Globe Award winner, Carell's on-screen acting debut came in TV movie Life as We Know It in 1991, and he has become a fan favourite comedic actor who has also shown his range in a number of dramatic roles. Since his debut, along with his win, he has also been nominated for a further BAFTA award, 8 Golden Globes and an Academy Award. Currently, Carell has an untitled HBO TV series in development. Here are the Firewall's top 10 Steve Carell movies. At number 10 is Last Flag Flying. In this drama, based on the 2005 novel of the same name, 3 Vietnam War veterans, including Larry Shepard, aka Doc, Sal Nealon and Richard Muller, reunite after decades without seeing each other when Doc seeks their help to bury his son who was killed during combat in the Iraq War. The runtime's 125 minutes, and Last Flag Flying has Firewall rating of 7 out of 10. At number 9 is Asteroid City. Set in a retro-futuristic 1950s desert town, framed as a televised play about a junior stargazers convention which experiences a world-changing event during the annual Asteroid Day celebration. Carell plays the manager of a quirky roadside motel in a desert town where much of the film takes place. The runtime's 105 minutes, and Asteroid City has Firewall rating of 7.2. At number 8 is Beautiful Boy. Based on the 2008 memoirs titled Beautiful Boy, A Father's Journey Through His Son's Addiction, Carell plays David Sheff, a loving father who is becoming increasingly desperate in his attempts to save his son Nick, who once had a lot of potential but has fallen into a terrible methamphetamine addiction. The runtime's 120 minutes, and Beautiful Boy has Firewall rating of 7.3. At number 7 is Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy. In the 1970s, Ron Burgundy is the anchorman for a television station in San Diego, but when the station takes the step of hiring Veronica Corningstone to be co-anchor, her drive and ambition causes problems among her male co-workers. Carell plays Brick Tamland, the station's weatherman and a friend of Burgundy's. The runtime's 94 minutes, and Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy has Firewall rating of 7.6. At number 6 is Despicable Me. In the first installment of the Despicable Me film franchise, after criminal mastermind Gru, voiced by Carell, realizes that a trio of orphan girls would come in handy for one of his evil schemes, he comes up with a plan to adopt them, but he doesn't take into account the work that goes into being a parent. The runtime's 95 minutes, and Despicable Me has Firewall rating of 7.7. At number 5 is Crazy Stupid Love. In this romantic comedy, Carell plays Cal Weaver, a husband and father who is informed by his wife that she is having an affair and wants a divorce. This sends Cal's life into a downward spiral before he meets Jacob, a smooth-talking ladies' man who takes Cal under his wing as he attempts to show his wife what she is missing. The runtime's 118 minutes, and Crazy Stupid Love has Firewall rating of 7.8. At number 4 is The Way Way Back. During a summer vacation, 14-year-old Duncan reluctantly goes to a beach house with his mum Pam, her new boyfriend Trent Ramsey, played by Carell, and Trent's daughter Steph. Duncan is a bit of an outcast, but he visits a water park and befriends the employees, managing to get a job in the process. The runtime's 130 minutes, and The Way Way Back has Firewall rating of 7.9. At number 3 is The 40-Year-Old Virgin. In this romantic comedy, Andy Stitzer, played by Carell, is shy, living alone, and working as a stock supervisor at an electronics store when he reveals to a group of co-workers that at 40 years old, he is yet to have sex. This leads to the group making it their mission to open up Stitzer's world and get him laid. The runtime's 116 minutes, and The 40-Year-Old Virgin has Firewall rating of 7.9. At number 2 is The Big Short. Based on the 2010 book of the same name, Carell received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor for his performance as Mark Baum, the leader of a small independent trading firm called Front Point Partners, who has a general disgust for the US banking system and was there when the housing bubble burst following the 2008 financial crisis. The runtime's 130 minutes, and The Big Short has Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 1 is Little Miss Sunshine. Richard Hoover is a motivational speaker and life coach, as well as a father and husband who agrees to take his dysfunctional family, including his wife's older brother Frank, played by Carell, on a road trip from New Mexico to California after his young daughter qualifies to take part in the Little Miss Sunshine beauty pageant. The runtime's 101 minutes, and Little Miss Sunshine has Firewall rating of 8.6. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe.